Hey, welcome to my channel. Let's get right off to it. Football season's upon us now. Like the start of the football season is this week, basically. Coming this Sunday, Giants are playing against the Vikings at home. Um, so let's start off with this. The first four games they're going against the Vikings, the Commanders in Washington, then against the Browns in Cleveland, and then the Cowboys at home on the 26th. So within this month of September, four teams. Where do I see the Giants? 0 and 4. Why? Because Daniel Jones is not going to do much. I mean, granted, they have neighbors. He's shown some capabilities here and there, but I don't think it's going to really help much because the way the offensive line is, they're just starting to come together a little bit, but I don't think it's going to come together at the right time. Similarly, their defense still needs a little bit, specifically the secondary, still needs to be worked upon, and of course, down to the quarterback. I hate to say it, but like the fact is, Daniel Jones, I don't think is going to help much. And considering that they lost Saquon, we're now going to see how bad Daniel Jones is. I mean, again, I'm hoping I'm so wrong on this. I am hoping that I am so wrong and that Daniel Jones, you know, makes me eat my words. But based on the past 3 years, 4 years since his signing, he hasn't shown any progress. Let's be honest. Um, so the question comes down to is this: they're going against the Vikings. Now, this is a game the Giants should theoretically, they should be able to win this game based on what they did for the past few seasons against the Vikings. But I have a feeling what's going to happen is maybe the Giants. It's going to be a close game. Let's be honest with that. It will definitely be a close game. I think the Giants are probably going to lose this game. I hate to say this, but they're going to lose this game. Now, of course, against the Commanders, they should win against this game against the rookie quarterback. Well, then again, he's injured. But reality is, I have a feeling they're going to lose to this game as well too. It's probably going to be a low scoring game, but they're going to lose in this game as well too. Against the Browns, I hate to say this, but like I think they're going to lose that game for sure. And against the Cowboys, they're definitely going to lose. I think they're going to be wiped off the board with the Cowboys. Of course, when they go against Seattle and then the Bengals, they're definitely going to go lose. So put it this way: they're probably going to start 0 and 6. They're going to be 0 and 6 at the beginning of the season, and we're going to probably look to them in the draft again and the high upper drafts at this point. Hopefully, we can get another better quarterback at this point. And at that point, if they're 0 and 6, look for them to replace Daniel Jones or most likely Drew Lock or DeVito. Most likely Lock over DeVito, but we'll see what happens. Now, you might say it's like, well, hold on. The Vikings are not that great. The Giants still have more weapons. Yes, but they're only as strong as their quarterback. If they can't score points and their running game is no longer what it used to be, when Saquon was there. So let's be honest, you don't have Saquon. He protected Daniel. And when I say protected, I'm talking to the point of like that was another option where everyone was focused. The focal point was on Saquon, that Daniel could do whatever he needed to do. Without that running game, it's going to be all focused on DJ, and Danny Dimes is probably going to be Danny Penny, whatever it may be. I don't know what the heck it's called at this point. But reality is like it's not a case where I think Daniel Jones will prove himself. Again, like I've said, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that he proves me wrong, and he does or has an unbelievable season this year. But in these two games against the Vikings and against the Browns, or against the Vikings and against the Commanders, it will be interesting to see how that plays out. If Daniel Jones cannot get 300 yards, when I say 300 yards passing games, if he cannot get 2 to 300 yards passing where it matters, he can get if he gets 300 yards when it doesn't count, or who cares, and they don't win the game and they've been blown out, doesn't matter. If they can get 2 to 300 yards, if he can get 2 to 300 yards in the passing game in each of these two games, I think then we'll see something. But reality is this is probably a season where the Giants most likely will lose again. The defense will probably keep them in it for a bit, but I don't think Neighbors alone will be able to help the Giants, unfortunately. And the fact is the defense, the secondary is still weak. They're trying to address it, but it's not going to be enough to the point where like they'll be. I'll put it this way: look for the passing game against the Giants D to be very weak to the point where like you'll see more passes than runs against the Giants D. But with that, I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comment in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you, I ask that you subscribe if you like the video, like the content, like the channel. I'll probably most likely be talking more and more about the Giants this upcoming season. But with that, I'll leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, and of course, always unrehearsed. Until next time.